we've waived your rights to the Fifth Amendment, so you have to continue to tell the truth, nothing but the... What? Yes, well, you can write with the pen when I'm done. All right, so you were telling me about, let's see, Grandpa's dad was Samuel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that. And your parents, Grandma Cullen, was Esther Frank.
Yeah.
And do you know where she's? You said she's from West Bend, Wisconsin. But her mom and dad came from Germany.
From Germany.
And that was Michael.
No, my father's name was Michael. My mother's...
Grandma, your mom, Grandma Cullen, her dad's name was Michael, you said.
My father's father was Michael.
Your father's.
Yeah.
Your dad was Michael.
Yeah.
Yes, we hear you, Jack. What was Grandma's... wait a second. Who was... Michael O'Cullen. That was your dad.
That was a Cullen. Yeah.
That was your dad.
That was my father's father.
Uh-huh. And who's Lillian? That was his mom. That was your dad's parents were Michael and Lillian.
Yeah, right.
And they were from Dublin.
Dublin, Ireland.
Right. So, but Grandma... Wait a second. That was your grandparents on your...
Father's side.
On your dad's side. And his name was Michael also.
Yes.
Okay. And then so Grandma Cullen was from Germany.
Her parents.
Her parents were from Germany, but you don't remember what their names were.
I want to say Adolf, but I don't know for sure.
You said that one of her brothers was Adolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he could have been named after his father.
Right. So maybe her Grandma Cullen's dad was Adolf?
Yeah, but I don't know what Grandma... We just called her Grandma Frank.
Do you have any idea in Germany where they were from?
No, I never looked into any of that stuff.
Let me see if I can turn this light on here. That's a little better. So you don't know where in Germany?
No, I don't know where it was in Germany. I would hate to even say Frankfurt, but I don't...
You just no clue?
No.
Right.
No clue whatsoever.
That's a tough one too when you don't have...
Yeah.
Do you know, did anybody keep any sort of, like any of your siblings or anybody have any kind of history or...
No, but I could someday call Betty Jane, that's Mary's. She might have the Bible with all that in, in that, but that's the only... She'd be the only one because there aren't any on my mother's side. None of them left.
Right. And Betty Jane is your niece.
Meryl. It's Mary's daughter.
Yeah.
And she had all the stuff that her mother left.
So Betty Jane might have some info. So yeah, we were talking yesterday about when Grandpa, you and him met, and he was a bartender and stuff. I think that's kind of where we left off. And what's that? Oh, Linda gave me this picture. And then Dad was born. When you guys went to Texas. He was born. You went to Texas. He was born in Racine, right? Dad was born in Racine.
Yeah, Racine.
And then when Grandpa got shipped to Texas for training or for...
Camp Ulen, Texas.
Camp Ulen, Texas. And then you and Grandma Cullen and Dad went back to Racine, right?
Yes,
Yeah, well, he was in... And so it was 3 years that he was gone.
He was gone for 3 years.
So by the time he returned, Dad was 3.5.
3.5 years old. And he was out in the front yard when Grandpa came home, and Grandpa walked right straight past him.
I didn't know it was him.
No, because he was a baby, you know,
Sure.
6 months, and he was, and we had lived on Park Avenue, just a couple blocks from where we, you know, lived on Wisconsin Avenue.
Yeah, I'll let you down. Right.
And that, and I mean, he didn't know me. Walked right straight past and came up, you know, came around the back.
Did you know he
there.
was coming?
No.
You didn't know he was coming home?
He just said, as soon as my number's up, I'll be home.
And
So
so you didn't get a
anyway-
letter saying he was being discharged or that he
No,
was being...
no.
Holy
And
cow.
that.
How did he know where to go?
Where did he?
How did he know which house to go to?
Oh,
Was that where
because
you
that's
lived?
where I was when he
Oh,
went
okay.
in. We lived in the apartment on Park and 16th Street.
Right.
And that's where we lived, and, you know, till he came home and that. And then we stayed there for, Grandma stayed with us for a little while. Then we got her and Tootie settled in apartment.
Uh-huh.
And then Dad took out a GI loan and we bought our first house.
Right.
It was 2 bedrooms and that's all we had in there, you know. It was a new
So-
house just built.
Right. So what was it like with Dad being 3.5 years old and Grandpa coming home, and did he know after a little while who he
Oh
was?
yeah, then he knew, yeah.
I mean, but did Dad know who Grandpa was after a little while? He kind of grasped all that?
Yeah, he knew after a while, you know, and that. And
Was
anyway,
he crazy? Was he crazy like Jack when he was 2 years old?
He was a very quiet child, James was.
Really?
Yeah, never created anything, and he wasn't a real active thing like this. You know, no, he was a very quiet boy.
Uh-huh.
You know, and that never like that.
Not
did he?
too active, not too crazy.
Nope, he
Calm.
never was, and he never sassed back or anything or that.
Right.
And
What do you remember about him about Dad as a little kid, like a 3-year-old or a 4-year-old or a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old or?
well, we took in. We never put him in like in a nursery school or anything like that. I
Uh-huh.
kept him home with me all the time, you know, and that. And
Oh, hold on, Grandma. We got a poopy diaper.
okay.
We got to pause.